Hi, I'm Barry Mattis with iConnect 007. I'm here in Dongguan, China with Mauro Dallora of DSG. Mauro, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for coming, Barry. After a few years, you were here last time in 2011, if I remember.
Yes, indeed. It was a great visit, and I was thoroughly impressed. And I'm back here. It's now 2015, and I understand you've made quite a few investments in your facility. And to get started, though, I really want to talk about some of the growth that you've done. Back in 2011, I think you had 400 employees, and you guys were doing about $35 million annually in sales. Here we are, four years later or so, 3-4 years later, and you've made some changes. You've added 70 employees, but I think the remarkable thing is you've increased your sales to about $65 million annually. That's quite an achievement with just adding 70 employees. How did you do it?
This is a very good question. There are a few ways to do that. One way is the easiest way. Easiest way, you buy automation. You buy equipment more automated. That's the way that everybody with some money can do. Automation was already embedded in the system at the beginning because, for example, we don't have manual exposure at DSG. So all the exposures are fully automated. So we just try to get this automation that is bringing efficiency and quality from the beginning. So then there are other more difficult ways that require much more attention to details, require different cultural approach. Efficiency models are it's not so easy to implement people.
So when you redesign a department, what does that mean? Did you just bring in new equipment? I know you have a continuous improvement culture here.
For example, it was the layup preparation for press, when it's still a manual process, especially for high layer count. So we really look at the process flow, at the detail of the process.
Right.
We look at the department setup. Before, people used to rotate 180 degrees many times a day. Now people can only have to move 90 degrees. They produce more, 40% more, but they feel more comfortable because the job is now much easier.
Part of what you've done here, obviously, is invested some real hard capital. I think the number you guys have said is about $10 million recently.
$10 million in 2014, more or less the same amount in 2015. We got the new exposure of LED, for example, for inner layer. We got a new AOI machine. We upgrade all the existing AOI software to be more effective. New press, more drilling machine. Drilling machine is never enough. You see, when you come last time, drilling department was half, now is full, packed with drilling machine.
Right.
Then we got the most expensive equipment that you can get in PCB is the new PTH line from Atotech, horizontal one, the same as the existing one, so really double the capacity. And we have done the same with the vertical PAL plating line. We extend the line to the end of the building. We double the capacity. Now we can load and unload the line from both sides.
With all your quality improvement strategies, your efficiency strategies, and your continual improvement strategies, how has that affected the quality of your product?
And we see our yield is, for example, for inner layer is close to 100%, it's 99.7. We cannot expect to be any, but despite we got more complex product, the yield is stable. Second is also our material utilization, you see our panelization. Regardless of the technology, we will always have we always use the biggest panel size possible.
I noticed you're rotating layouts.
We are rotating layout, yes.
And really efficiently using that panel, and the borders on that panel are very thin because you use...
We are pinless.
Pinless
100% pinless lamination.
Right.
So our press plate, they come out from the press and they're shining and clean, no residues. And our registration is very good. This combined with our press system. We designed the presses. We are one of the few companies uses this kind of presses. And so our registration system done with CCD cameras, you see, combined with the press systems, give us a very good registration. Also, also keep in mind that we are using automatic exposure. With automatic exposure is the first step to get a good resistation.
Right.
Our culture, because our culture, when you brought you to the final department, there are no inspectors. And when they bring a Chinese customer to the final department, they say, where are the inspectors? And they keep telling, listen, you don't do the quality here. The quality is coming from the steps before. When the product comes into the final department, the quality has to be right. And when the people see this kind of things, that they understand what is behind our operating method, our culture.
Right.
And then they can see the presentation if they like.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ben. Thank you very much.
Well, Mauro, it's been a pleasure talking to you again today, and we wish you continued success. Thank you so much.
And the pleasure is mine. Thank you again for coming. Okay.
Once again, this is Mauro Dallora. I'm Barry Mattis from iConnect 007. Thanks for watching.